Take that pain, pass it down like bottles of... You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight.
We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
Let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to...
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
At the 47-yard line.
Ready, set.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready, put.
Going to the ground again on first. That's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. With Sanders out of the pistol. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On the pistol, here's Judkins. Ralph, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Go.
Another game to Judkins. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
19, go.
3rd and short here. Sanders. And he's got it. It's in close. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And here is Schmidt to send this away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. He rocks that tackler. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Time to be lying.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here in 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Come on, ready.
Back to throw now. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Give him 25 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll go play action. He puts some juice on a deep... Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Browns will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
That play good for 17 on a 1st down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Ready.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready.
Run right side. Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Tag.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Extra DB out there for the Fins. 3rd down.
Ready, let's go.
Judkins headed right. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Yr4 Wk7 to handle it. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Nice. Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Steady.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Back at the 27.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
Ready up.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Setting up to throw. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop the hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing the double coverage, odds are against you.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hiking, eh?
He's dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Achane gets this on the draw. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Down. Past the 60. Past the 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They're going play action. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Making that throw is double coverage to a running back. I don't want to live off of that, and I'm certainly not going to count on it. Give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Ready. 70
They'll empty the backfield. Motion him right.
Go.
Working on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Pushing the tight end over.
Steady.
Again to throw on 2nd. This is Cox. That's Walker. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start to fight back for their 1st points of this game. It's a Taz Walker touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school.
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it!
How many times do we get to the end of the game and we look back and go, geez, we never knew what was the defining play. Hey, listen, that was just 1 point. It seems small now, but more than likely in the end, that block and that single point could loom very, very large.
After seeing his point after blocks, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Sanders now. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Ready.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. To the air, Sanders. Gets him on the in route. And after making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
18. Let's go now.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Come back in. Back to 50.
1st and 10.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, it gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for a quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
Just a minute, 59 seconds remaining in our first half of football. The Browns with the lead here from Huntington Bank Field. They'll punt another one away. Yr4 returning to the field. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pitting at their own 8. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle. Ready.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Ready, ready. Tap for 11. Tap for 11. Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour.
Where they sent it to?
Like coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game records. And that is exactly.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And this drive has come to a screeching halt. 3 straight sacks. That brings up 4th down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Begins his return at the 16. And that return is going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. Lofts it deep right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Here is Schmidt to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They run the counter to H.A. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
They'll stick with H.A. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now Sanders. Dumping this one off to Judkins. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Browns 1st down.
And the Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Throw now with Sanders. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense is flying around and making the play.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Ready, set.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
19 tight. Here we go. Cowboy 18, Pioneer.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
A give left side. Judkins has some room to work. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, kid. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns grow their lead to 8. And here is Schmidt to send this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
19, start.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Jalen right with the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Dolphins leaving the offense out there as they try for a 2-point conversion.
Come on.
Start lining up for a
Hawk
2-point
70, Hawk
conversion.
70. Steady.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they draw just the right throw. And
No,
it
you can
ties
turn it
this
off.
game for them. But we all
Turn it
know
off.
extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
6, ready.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
But somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas. But somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, Judkins. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
1. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the 1st. Into the red zone. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 3rd quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's Schmidt to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Gain 15 there. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Here's a design run. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
They'll set up here for the point after. And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming here from the 12. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To throw. Here's Sanders. Dumped off to his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. Looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time shifting to drive. They're 2nd and 14. He'll pass it this time. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. after 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner.
Ready,
All set to go now from the 35.
let's go now.
Running behind center with right. He has room past the 25. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Give him 24 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
I'll tell you what, kid, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Dropping back to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kicked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He's at midfield. 30, at the 20. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6.
His first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Bronco, 19 Lions. Ready.
Back to the air following that pick 6. And this is lofted deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. It's going to be 1st down Miami. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Gets to the line fast.
Bronco leading. Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Got it. 60, 79 Broncos.
3rd and long for him here. He brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. People short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
They're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 47.
Shotgun hands off here for Junkins. On the move, past the 40. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Ready?
Another one for Junkins. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns holding a 4-point lead.
Ready.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Junkins out the middle. Shoves him off. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
He's back to throw. On the move, headed right. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
This is a big moment, Brock. Here comes Andre Schmidt. This from 48 on the left hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Hook, Mustang 19.
Running back sent in motion. Here he is to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready? 19, 18, cut 19, cut 19. Warrior 70.
Looking to throw it. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. So now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
And the Dolphins first down.
Running back motions right. They give here to the motion man. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Following the play, we do have an injured man in need of some assistance, and that's the burner, Devon Achane, who's in some pain. All right, here we go. Second down.
Crackle, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. He's got it near the 8. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win. We'll look to throw it. It's gone. He won't reach the end zone. The defense gets the stop they need, and that could win them this game. Down inside 30 seconds now. Their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. Just about do it here. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Here we go.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Line up the design keeper.